Nowadays, video games has become a major topic of conservation in today's society. Many people believe that video games has significantly improved our daily life, especially when it comes to the entertainment. However, others argue that video games might have some drawbacks. For example, the internet addiction. Personally, I partly agree that video games has some drawbacks, but I believe we can minimize their negative effects. For example, managing our screen using time and investing in a good genomic chair to avoid the back pain due to the long time of sitting. Moreover, there's no doubt that video games have a variety of benefits, including mentally and physical advantages. Anyhow, how much do you know about video games and why they are so popular today? One of the primary reasons video games have served is that they serve as a vital entertainment tool, perfectly suits the fast-paced nature of modern society. In today's life, where work or study consume most of our time, we rarely have moments to relax. For younger generations, video games offers a convenient, boundary-free way to unwind. Unlike traditional face-to-face hangouts with friends, which often limited by the distance and time, online game transcends these barriers. Imagine being in Beijing while your friend is in New York. You may call or text, but the interaction may not feel as engaging. Though again, you can connect, strategize, and share your experience in real time, overcoming the distance and fulfilling our need of social connection. Video games, in this way, enhance communication and social interaction to a certain extent. Another interesting aspect is that gamers tend to know more about electronic devices than those who don't play video games. This may sound surprising, but it's actually true. After all, gamers are not the engineers, right? Well, let's think about this. Say you want to play a new video game with a high system requirement, for example, Black Myth: Wukong. A popular game in 2024, it demands a high-end hardware to run it smoothly. For example, at least a GeForce GTX 1060 graphic cards to run it smoothly, because it has such a wonderful image quality to express the Chinese mythology. If you don't play video games, would you know about the things like graphic cards or anything else? Probably not. People don't bother to learning the things they are not really interested in. But gamers, on the other hand, they learn about this because it helps them to get a better experience. Similarly, if you are a PC player, you probably know your keyboard inside and out. You will memorize all the keys and symbols. The benefit of this is you can type incredibly fast, faster than those who need to look for each letter. This skill can even make the tasks like writing an essay more efficient. This benefits additionally, according to the theory of learning by doing. When people are engaging in activities that require a certain skill, we are more motivated to learn about the relative information. For gamers, the pursuit of a smoother experience drives them to explore more about the technical aspects of their devices. It's not all about playing. It's an active learning process that enhances digital literacy, an increasing value of skill in today's tech-driven world. Additionally, I think that video games have some special education value, particularly when it comes to the themes like anti-war. You might be thinking, how can a game all about fighting and killing enemies could promote anti-war messages? Video games, often referred to as nice art, combine multiple art forms to create immersive worlds that mirror reality. When players experience hyper-realistic war scenarios, they may feel something called vicarious trauma, the emotional witness of comrades fall and being powerless to help. This triggers an empathic response, making players rethink about the glory-filled images of war often depicted on the mainstream media. Let me give you a personal example. While playing Call of Duty 16, there was a mission that really struck with me. I played as a soldier in a house-stand recruit mission. During the operation, I shot a woman who appeared to be holding a gun in a bedroom. But then I realized she wasn't an enemy. She was just a civilian who trying to protect her baby. If there hadn't been a war, she won't need to be die. And she also don't need to pick up a weapon to defend her family. These game experiments give me a clear understanding of why anti-war messages are so important. Also, video games can not only for entertainment, it can be a transformative education tool to let more people realize the horrors of the war. Furthermore, have you ever played or watched someone playing the game Minecraft? It's a game that allows players to break free from the physical limitations. In the virtual world of Minecraft, there's no resources shortages. Players can experiment without consequences. This kind of freedom sparks creativity. Also, according to the theory of self-efficacy, completing difficult tasks like build a wonderful structure in Minecraft boosts the player's confidence. This sense of achievement can even carry over into other areas of life, helping players struggle with real-world challenges with renewed energy and creativity. To warm up, as the old saying goes, every coin has two sides. Video games are no exception. While there are concerts, it's important to recognize the wide range of benefits they offer, from revolutionizing communication and promote anti-war messages, to build up self-confidence and sparking creativity. The advantages of video games are numerous. They even have the potential to impose a physical fitness through a motion sensing game. But we must also remember, especially as students, while video games can be a valuable educational tool, our primary focus should be still on study. Let's use video games as a complementary resource for our growth, not a distraction. So, next time, when you pick up that controller, do so with an appreciation value that it can bring to your life. That's all my speech. Thanks.